David Bay here for MuscularDevelopment.com. We are here in Baltimore for the first ever IFBB Baltimore Grand Prix and Fitness Expo, hanging out here with IFBB Pro Ryan Pateracki. Ryan, as far as the lineup here, you're relatively one of the newcomers here. This is only your third IFBB show. As I said, first here in Baltimore. A deep lineup of competitors. How are you feeling coming into the show, man?
I actually feel really, really good. This is probably the best I've felt ever going into any show. I'm just confident and I feel really, really good about how I'm looking and how things are coming along. So,
all right, now somebody who's been competing for a long time, just that, you know, this being your third IFBB show certainly doesn't make you a newcomer to the sport of bodybuilding. But obviously, once you get to that IFBB stage, you're learning a lot, making changes. What are some of the things that you've learned as a bodybuilder, you know, just in your first two professional experiences that help you change and you know, and make different preparations for this show?
Coming up in my bodybuilding career, I was always known more for my conditioning. Where the first two pro shows I did was my conditioning was severely lackluster, and my placings kind of, you know, showed that. So went back to the old way of doing things and just focused mainly on just all-out crazy conditioning. So.
I know. Was that kind of one of the traditional, like, hey, I'm a pro now and I got to just get on stage being as big as possible, and you focus a little bit too much on the scale, or was it a change in your preparation as far as the difference in conditioning?
Yeah, just hooked up with a new coach, AJ Sims, and him and I, we seen eye to eye from the very beginning when we sat down and linked up with, you know, the intention of conditioning first, size, wherever it falls, it falls. So. And I think, you know, coming in, I think it'll show on the stage that our conditioning is going to be pretty dang good. So.
All right. Well, I think it goes without saying that at most of the shows that we've seen so far this year, and most of the bodybuilding shows, just period, that rings true. That conditioning is always king. Yeah, everybody on these stages are going to be big, but it's a guy who comes out shredded, usually walking away a winner. But all right, man. We'll tell you what. We're going to wrap things up here, guys. Let Ryan get back to doing what he's got to do to get ready for the show tomorrow. Remember, prejudging starts at 11 o'clock. That is Eastern time. Finals are going to start at 7. We're going to have all the coverage you guys are used to, our live pictures, videos, play-by-play, and everything else from MuscularDevelopment.com. One more time, this is David Bay with Ryan Pateracki from the Baltimore Grand Prix.